Good evening again. We're continuing in Sichos HaRan, lesson 30, Sicha Lamed. Okay, so we're starting out with an interesting topic tonight. Like I said, there's not really a rhyme or reason for what's in here, just different lessons, but it needs to be taught. So, here we go. So, al mevalim zman bishvil nikiyas u'marichin bebeis hakisei hikvid me'od. So, about wasting time for the sake of cleanliness and spending a long time in the bathroom. Rebbe Nachman spoke out a lot. And then he ridiculed those people very much. And he went on a lot about this. So apparently there were tzaddikim, or people thought there were tzaddikim, different righteous people that, want to be like an angel and not have any waste product at all in their system. So they, like angels, don't go to the bathroom. So some people, I guess, I don't know if anyone still tries to do it now, but let's say some person wouldn't pray until they cleaned everything out. If they felt any urge to go to the bathroom, they would go to the bathroom and try and get it out, and they'd waste time. Because you can just imagine every time you come to daven, if you feel any little, maybe I could go in half an hour, in an hour, I don't know, I feel something, so they would go to the bathroom. So he's saying, he spoke out against this, about wasting time doing this. The rule is, like it says in the Gemara Brachos, the Torah was not given to the angels. It was given to us. Moshe Rabbeinu took it down from Shemayim. Hashem gave the Torah to us. It's not meant to be to angels, it's meant to be to human beings who eat and have to get rid of their food. You don't have to be more strict than the law. Meaning there is a law. If you have to use the bathroom right now, you can't pray and you can't speak words of holiness. Okay, there is a certain law, what that is, and we'll talk about it here soon. But the isser, the thing that's forbidden to do holy things is when you have to go right now. Like it says in the Gemara, that someone who has to go to the bathroom shouldn't pray. Someone that needs to go, specifically, he's making a point. You got to go. But if you don't have to go, you feel one thing, maybe you have to go in an hour. No, that's not what we're talking about. And even if a person does have to go right now, there's many different laws in a pressing time. There's no bathroom around, or you could wait a certain amount of time, whatever it is. The Shulchan Aruch discusses these things. There's clear laws. A person doesn't need to be like an angel and make up their own rules and stringencies about this. Like it says in the Shulchan Aruch in Siman Tzadi Beis. Look there in the Magen Avram and the Rif. The Rif there says it's even the Chadchila. It's even good if you're able to wait the time it takes to go a parsa, which I think is 72 minutes. So we're going to just hear some notes here on the bottom. It brings the halacha a little more to understand. Okay, so it brings down that, so like we said, if a person has to go to the bathroom, he shouldn't pray or say words of holiness. So we're talking about if he can't wait, I think the amount of time it takes to walk a parsa, which I think is 72 minutes. But if he's able to hold it 72 minutes, so then he's yatzeh b'diavad. But l'charchila, a person shouldn't pray until he checks himself first if he has to go. But again, it doesn't mean getting every last thing out and waiting there for 2 hours and whatever. And then it brings another note here where specifically the Magen Avram is saying that's specifically for Gedolim, which means in Torah we don't have dirty words. So even for going to the bathroom, number 2 is called Gedolim. It's called going to the bathroom big. And number 1 is called Ketanim. So for Gedolim, so then the Magen Avram says you would have to go back and pray again. That if you had to go and you prayed, you had to go right now and you prayed, you have to pray again. It didn't count. But if you had to go number 1, then you don't have to go back. That's what it sounds like from the Gemara and the Rush. So a person should try and go before. And then he says that it seems you could be reliant on the Rif that says even the Chadchila, really, the Magen Avraham holds the Chadchila, the meaning like right now deciding what's right, what's wrong. If you can wait 72 minutes, then it's okay. It's not b'diavad that you could actually wait and you could pray now. Okay, fine. So that's our anatomy lesson for the day. Ninsa shal kopanim kishein mitzvah l'nakav mamish. So it's found that if you don't have to go mamish really right now, ein tzarich lachme levatal atzma v'torah v'tfila b'china machamas chashachas v'chumras yiserus v'shion v'alma. So it's found then that if you don't have to go right now, then you don't need to be strict and to nullify yourself, to waste from learning and from praying for nothing because of all these worries and craziness. So really it's good that you should pray in the morning, immediately after getting up from your bed. If it's possible, if you're able to go easily, then you go. Ve'im lav lav, and if not, you don't. So you get up, you're going to daven early, so you try and go to the bathroom. If you can go, good. If not, whatever. And then pray. Even if you have a little worry, maybe in your stomach, maybe some feeling, don't pay attention to it. Don't look at it at all. You just check, you got to go, good, and that's it. That's the main thing. Okay, then number 2. It says you should, once you're in the bathroom, you shouldn't spend a long time in the bathroom. It's not healthy to sit there and try and go. Many different sicknesses come from this, specifically Beis. So that they had different ones. You needed to squat. So I don't know, whatever they had, the special bathroom that you had to squat. And squatting in the bathroom damages very much, specifically for the known sickness, which is hemorrhoids. Maridin, he says, Techorim. Hemorrhoids come from this, God forbid. So therefore, don't spend a long time in the bathroom. Okay, words of wisdom. And don't search after stringencies. All these things, these strictnesses. So there were books that spoke about this, but it wasn't for our generation, he says. And he's talking over 100 years ago, for sure not for our generation. He himself, Rebbe Nachman said himself, he used to make this mistake, that he had this practice, and he did many foreign things because of cleanliness. And the kimat sheba lidei sekana lidei zeh, he almost came to danger because of doing all these crazy things. Begam lo nimlat mechalaim rachmana litzlan al lidei zeh, and he also endangered his life because of this. Ve'ato yidei v'omer, now he knows, and he says shakol shigon v'chalila livlo zman hiker hayakar al zeh. He says it's all nothingness and craziness that causes us to waste our time. So don't worry about it. And really, in truth, it's impossible to get the body completely clean without any waste product in there. Even somebody who fasts the entire week, he'll still have something there. Even though he didn't eat many days before, for sure, there's going to be something left in the body. And he said, he said this thing is very important to him. Something very big comes out from this. The main thing that he spoke about is not to waste time because of this. That's his main point here. Don't spend too much time there. Even though there are times that you have to take a long time, or whatever, you're going to be in there, or again. It's better that you go out and go back in than spending a lot of time there. Okay, that's his words of advice. So like I said, so we're going to repeat it now just on the outside for the recording. And then we'll take questions. Okay, so we're doing Sichos HaRan 30. So he speaks here about cleanliness, and some people want to try to clean themselves out, and they spend a lot of time in the bathroom, and he said this is a big waste of time. And he said the Torah wasn't given to angels. People think that they have to clean themselves out because you can't pray or learn when you have anything in your body. So some people like to completely get it out. So he said, really, that's not true. We have a halacha. The halacha is, look there, but if you have to go now, then you can't pray or you can't learn. But if you don't have to go now, if you can wait, let's say 72 minutes, then you can wait and you can learn and pray. Also, though, for number one, they say that if you have to go, you're supposed to try and do that right away and not wait. That's what I remember learning in halacha. And he said the main thing is that a person shouldn't take too long. Some people waste their time in the bathroom so long trying to clear everything out. It's not possible. It's a waste of time, and it's just craziness and a waste. And he said, and Rebbe Nachman said that's the main thing, is that it's not to waste time doing this. And even if you do have to spend a long time in the bathroom and you'll have to go more, so it's better to go out and come back in and not waste your time in the bathroom.